So we go to the AFC West. I want to talk about a couple of new quarterbacks out west. First off, Bo Nix being named the starter. And look, I'll give Sean Payton this. I respect that he made him work for it, but come on, it was never going to be, it was never going to be Jarrett Stidham, and it was never going to be Zach Wilson. We all knew that this was Bo Nix's job, but he does earn it. He did earn the job, and now it is his job. And I'll give him this. Bo Nix is polished, and he looks poised. He looks NFL ready out there. He does. And, starting 5 years in an NCAA level will do that for you. Played at Auburn, played at Oregon at a very high level. I worry about the guys he has surrounding him. I mean, that skill group is weak. It is weak. And Jerry Jeudy, for what it's worth, not that good last year, but losing him is going to hurt. Because their receiving core right now, Courtland Sutton, who's always hurt and, hasn't really been good in a couple years. Tim Patrick always seems like he's overhyped. Marvin Mims Jr. looked nice. He had some moments last year. I don't know if Marvin Mims Jr. is going to really grow from that, though. And then, Josh Reynolds had some decent moments in Detroit. But again, none of these guys are number one receivers. And other than Courtland Sutton, none of them are really number two receivers. The running back room is very empty. It's three backups, right? Javonte Williams, Jaleel McLaughlin, and Samaj P. Ryan. None of them are starting caliber running backs. And then the tight end room. I mean, it's Greg Dulcich and Adam Troutman. So his skill group is very weak. His O-line gave up a lot of sacks to Russell Wilson last year. I know they tried to get better at the O-line this year. We'll have to see if that works. I don't know if it will. But yeah, there's some serious concern with him. So I'm not sure if he'll win a lot this year, but I do think he looks ready. He looks nice. But my concern for him is just the team around him. Also being named a starter, Gardner Minshew. Now the starting quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders. He beats out Aiden O'Connell for the role. He was in the Pro Bowl last year. Again, I don't expect a whole lot from Gardner Minshew. I think the Raiders and the Broncos are probably going to be battling it out for third place in that division. Last year, the Raiders were a second place roster, but I just don't trust Minshew at quarterback. I mean, look, yes, this is the best receiver he's ever had, Devontae Adams. But other than that, it's tough because I don't trust their coach. I haven't seen enough of Antonio Pierce. I don't trust their defense at all. I love Max Crosby. Other than him, the defense has been very weak for a very long time. It's just tough for me to see the Raiders going anywhere, but I do love Gardner Minshew. I love me some Minshew mania. With the stash, I'm from Wazoo, so I understand the appeal, but I think he's more of a character than he is a legitimate starting quarterback. So the Raiders, Broncos, yeah, neither of these teams are coming close to Mahomes. New faces out west, but I think this year it will be the same results that we have seen for the past decade.